Your membership at the Idea Exchange Old Post Office Makerspace allows you access to a variety of innovative creative technology. This tutorial will cover the basics of our Janome MemoryCraft 500E embroidery machine, including setting up both the machine and your material so you can make your first embroidery. We have a computer attached to the machine so you can design on a large screen and transfer the design when it's ready. If you're interested in the design process, see the second part of this video up on our website. We have all of the basic tools you will need from start to finish, including needles, thread, stabilizer backing material, bobbin, hoops, scissors, a stitch ripper, and adhesive spray. If you're interested in making an iron-on patch, we also stock heat and bond and fray check. The first thing to do is hoop your material. This is the process of placing the fabric between the two edges of the hoop with a piece of stabilizer backing on the back side. Cut a piece of stabilizer backing a little bit bigger than the hoop you're using. You want both the fabric and the backing to be larger than your hoop so it overhangs on all four sides. This will ensure that the fabric stays tight and flat and does not pucker. When you cut your fabric, spray some adhesive spray on the backing and affix it to your material. Loosen the hoop by turning the thumb screw. Squeeze the hoops together with the concave edge facing up. Sometimes it can be difficult to squeeze the hoops together. We suggest using thinner fabric as it is much easier to set up. If you are just starting out with the embroidery machine, consider trying good quality cotton or felt. Once everything is in place, use the thumb screw to tighten the hoop. The next thing we need to do is thread the machine. Choose your thread color and place it on the spool holder. First, take the thread and pass it through the high thread guide on the spool holder. Clip the thread into the extra spool pin on the front of the machine to help guide the thread. Next, loop it behind the pre-tension thread guide and use your hand to loop it up and over. Then, follow the channel down the upper thread guide, around and back up, and make sure you come up on the left side. The thread will fall into the thread take-up lever, which is what carries your thread up and down. Follow the channel back down, then move the thread behind the lower thread guide. Then, finally, ensure it is behind the small metal guide at the top of the needle. Thread the needle, and you are finished. You can use the thread cutter/holder to cut off the extra thread. For the purpose of this video, we will quickly choose a preset design for the SQ14B hoop. You can see on the screen these designs are all made for this size hoop. There are many designs preloaded into the machine itself. Once you have chosen your design, you will then click the OK button. This is the main screen. It shows you the hoop size that is selected, the colors of thread you will need in their proper order, the estimated time of completion, the stitch speed, and the total number of stitches. Once everything on the screen looks good, you can then attach your hoop. Pull back the lever and attach the hoop to the two holder pins by sliding it in straight. Lower the presser foot and press the green Go button. Congratulations on embroidering your first design. Watch the machine do its magic. If you have more than one color, the machine will automatically stop and will cut your thread at the appropriate time. It will prompt you on the screen that it is ready for a color change, and it will be at that point that you pull out the current thread and rethread your new color. Press the Go button to continue the embroidery. One thing to look out for. Sometimes when you start your stitch pattern, the machine will stop and say thread break on the screen. If this happens, simply cut your thread, back up the machine a few stitches using this button, rethread, and start it again. If this is continually happening, you may want to lower the tension or take other measures. Ask a staff member and we will happily help to troubleshoot the issue. Thank you for watching the introductory video for the embroidery machine at the Idea Exchange Makerspace. We hope you enjoy getting familiar with it.